Hi, I'm Sim and welcome to The Pink Show. Today my guest is Kat Brewer, who's making a difference in our community and also around the world. We're also going to check what's trending on social media, and for today, our news segment, we're going to see what's going on the Bay Area. What a pleasure having you here at our Pink Show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. My honor.
Kat, tell us about your documentary, Sign the Show.
So about 8 years ago, almost 8 years ago, I attended a concert, and I've been going to concerts since I was 8 years old, which is a really long time now. And I saw a sign language interpreter interpreting the song for the artist. And I was completely ignorant. I didn't realize that deaf people enjoyed music or liked to go to live concerts. So I started communicating with the interpreter that was there. And then through the interpreter started communicating with the deaf people, and come to find out that deaf people, just like hearing people, love music, love to go to concerts, and unlike hearing people, they face a lot of challenges and barriers to getting access to that. So I decided that I was going to write an article for the school newspaper where I taught. And then a friend of mine said, "Oh, you should make this a documentary." And I was like, okay. I was going through a pretty messy divorce and separation at the time, and it became a creative outlet for me and a way to teach and a way to advocate for an underserved population. Before that, I didn't really have any connection to the deaf community, and I've been super grateful to be connected and be brought in and learn even more through this process of making this film.
That's amazing. And so you were a teacher.
Yes, I still am a teacher. I teach communication courses at the college level. I've been doing that for 21 years, and teaching is my passion. I think it's my calling. No matter what I teach, whether it's fitness classes or communication courses, it's what I love to do. And I view my documentary as just another platform to teach.
What is the response that you're getting with your documentary?
So far, so good. We are in post-production right now. We're waiting to license a few things for the film from some artists, and then we're going to head into the studio hopefully by the end of June, early July, to do all the color correcting, mixing, and mastering, and then hopefully enter into some film festivals this year. There's only 2 left, but we're going to enter them and see what happens, and hopefully Netflix or Amazon or Hulu will pick us up for distribution.
I was so curious to know how it would be on a music concert, you know, because it's hard.
Yeah, so an interpreter, it takes quite a long time, but if an interpreter gets a request to interpret a concert for a specific artist, let's just say someone like Kelly Clarkson, which my documentary features Kelly Clarkson, they will spend sometimes a month, depending on how much time they have before they are requested to interpret. It could be 3 weeks, it could be 6 weeks, but they'll study the artist's entire catalog of songs. And they will interpret, they'll practice interpreting, because American Sign Language is not a direct translation of spoken or written English. It is a completely different language with different grammar and different syntax. So there's a lot of prep work that goes into an interpreter learning the signs to sign the show.
So if it wasn't a live concert, and it's the same language for for the sign language, how would it be with the people from other countries?
Yeah,
That's what I'm very curious with that. How would that be?
There are as many different sign languages as there are spoken languages.
Yes.
And so it depends. My film focuses mostly on the deaf and hard of hearing community in the United States.
Okay.
I don't have experience outside of the country with sign language, but other countries, some of them are a lot more accommodating than the United States. I feel like we're a little bit far behind on this.
But it's a big step, and it's very important, because if I never really paid attention to that, you know, how important it is.
Yeah.
And how many there are out there who love, like you said, who loves the music, who loves entertainment, but don't have the access.
Yes.
You know?
It's really important. It's something that I've taken for granted my entire life. I can pick and choose whatever concert I want to go to. I don't have to request that an interpreter be there so that I can enjoy the lyrics just as much as the vibration of the music, the community feeling that you get when you attend a live concert or a festival.
After meeting you, after seeing your page and seeing all your project, it made me want to be part of this as well with this fight with the Pink Show, because it is very important. We need that.
Thank you.
Well, I see your passion with it, so I definitely believe in your project. I definitely believe that you will make it.
Thank you.
With all of us.
Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure having you here with us.
Thank you. It's, again, my honor to be here. I really appreciate any kind of outreach that I can get. If folks want to learn more, they can go to signtheshow.com.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you. And let's check what's trending on social media. It's official, the one that gives us all the feels and makes us feel so nostalgic. The highly anticipated trailer for Friends. The reunion went online yesterday, and so far it's gotten over 10 million views on YouTube. More than 17 years after they said goodbye, fans of the 90s sitcom got a first look at Monica, Rachel, Phoebe, Ross, Chandler, and Joey back together again on the original soundstage in Burbank, where all began. We also got a glimpse of what happened behind the scenes, the casting process, and everyone even waiting on the question we have wondered about all these years, whether or not Ross and Rachel were really on a break. Friends, the reunion airs next week on HBO Max.
An experience of huge comfort.
Oh my God!
Who knew that Jeopardy writers could predict the future? This is exactly what happened. Days after, it was reported that Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck spent a week-long getaway in Montana. In a bizarre pop culture coincidence, Bennifer was a clue in the show.
As a couple, they were jointly known as Bennifer.
As if that wasn't crazy enough, there was also an entire category dedicated to Montana during the double Jeopardy round. What are the odds that a show which was taped weeks in advance, way before news of the stars' reunion went public, is apparently so freakishly timely? Demi Lovato, the Sorry Not Sorry singer, just revealed on Twitter recently that they identify as non-binary and will be changing their pronouns, telling fans they are proud to make the change after a lot of healing and self-reflective work. They add, "I feel that this best represents the fluidity I feel in my gender expression and allows me to feel most authentic and true to the person I am and still am discovering." Lovato rose to fame as a teenage actress, and it was during her 2018 relapse, which landed them in the hospital for 2 weeks, that made them realize that they had been ignoring my truth. And if you have any funny videos that you think that's going to go viral, send it to us, to the Pink Show at newsupnow.org. And we're going to call Tammy, my producer, to see what's going on in the Bay Area.
Thanks, Samia. Let's see what's going on in the Bay Area this weekend. Now, how awesome is this? Tato in the City is having a Pay What You Can Taco Day every Friday. From 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., customers can order off their special menu and pay anywhere from nothing to $10 for 2 tacos and a side of beans and rice. And if you pay the full $10 price, Tato will give a free meal to someone in need in the city. Are you a die-hard Fast and Furious fan and would love to see the movies on the big screen? Well, you're in luck, because selected Bay Area Regal Cinemas and AMC theaters have been showing the movies on the big screen every Friday, leading up to the premiere of F9, The Fast Saga, on June 25th. The film series kicked off on April 30th with the original The Fast and the Furious, and today's movie is the 4th installment. To get tickets, go to the AMC theaters or Regal Cinema websites for lists of participating theaters, and just check out Fast Fridays. The San Francisco Museum of Modern Art is by far one of the more popular museums in the Bay Area, and they are giving away free days once a month. And you're in luck, because this Saturday is one of those free days where you'll be able to check out the latest galleries and exhibits for free. To get tickets, go to tickets.sfboma.org. The San Francisco Music Hall of Fame had its grand opening on May 8th, and through this Saturday, May 22nd, it's going to only cost you $5 to get in. After this Saturday, tickets will be $12 for admission. This immersive gallery features the world's largest collection of memorabilia dedicated to iconic San Francisco and Bay Area musicians such as Santana, Metallica, Green Day, E40, Janis Joplin, and Journey, just to name a few. You can check out eventbrite.com for more information.
This is Rudy Colombini. We are opening the San Francisco Music Hall of Fame Gallery May 8th. Make sure you're there.
And lastly, in Redwood City, Planet Pooch has a puppy social for puppies up to 6 months old every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. For those who adopted puppies during the pandemic, it was definitely hard to find places to take your new puppy to get them used to the outside world. And thus, the weekly puppy social was born. This is where your puppy will learn to socialize with other puppies and maybe a few adult dogs, which will help them grow into well-adjusted dogs. And that's it for what's going on in the Bay Area this weekend.
And if you're an event organizer, please send us your information because we want to put your event in our show. And now let's check one of my tips of the week. The other day, I went to the Mission Grocery Outlet in San Francisco, and I got these little ones, the rescue shots from painting. I have a lot of hair, so for my hair, I use the whole one. I just put everything in my hair, make a little bun. This product is so amazing that you don't need any heat. So I'm gonna leave it for half an hour and I'll be back with the results. Take a look at this hair and it feels so good. And I didn't know that they already have dry conditioner. Everyone knows about dry shampoo, but dry conditioner, I'm definitely gonna get this one. I never used dry conditioner before. It makes such a difference. It was so hard because of the hairspray, but now it feels so smooth and shiny. And the best part that I like, because other stores is like $8, $9, and at the Mission Grocery Outlet in San Francisco is half of the price. Definitely a yes. The Pink Show is provided by Mission Grocery Outlet in San Francisco.